There's a real big difference between perception and value. And if you give the market a significant period of time, it becomes extremely apparent to the market and to everyone in the market who is worthwhile and who is not worthwhile. And so one of the mistakes I see a lot of people make in business these days is they want to be popular. They want fame, they want popularity, right? And the issue with this is they spend so much time trying to make themselves look good that fundamentally all the time they spend on that takes away time from learning things and doing things that actually could make them good. And so I want to talk to you briefly about this, because if you ever intend on building a personal brand, or in general, if you ever intend on doing anything worthwhile in your life or in business, it's important to know that what matters more than anything is keeping the main thing the main thing. What that means is never ever losing track or losing sight of the most important thing that produces the most amount of value for either your company, your audience, your customers, or your market. And so I'll give you one example. I have a company called Imperium Acquisition. It's roughly an 8-figure consulting company. And I have this YouTube channel that supports the growth of that company by providing traffic to our appointments, right? To our calendars. And this YouTube channel is very fun, right? I enjoy making the videos. It lights me up and I quite enjoy it. But it's not the main thing. Because the main thing for my company is my ability, or my team's ability, to get our clients results. The second that I lose sight of that is the second that my business starts to fail. Because I could build the biggest YouTube channel, the most successful YouTube channel. I could spend all my time perfecting these videos, but really, where my time is always going to be best spent is on the activity that has the most asymmetric leverage. So asymmetric leverage basically means advantage, really, although it doesn't quite, but story from the day. And asymmetric means small input for large output. So you have to ask yourself constantly in your company, where should I focus my time? Where by focusing that time, I can put in the least amount of effort to get the biggest result possible. For me, in my company, that's my product, right? It's having spent more time on my product than I will ever spend on these YouTube videos. In Easy Grow, which is my info product, I have a module called Acquisition Genesis. And during Acquisition Genesis is basically a 10 video series, I think roughly 9 or 10 videos. It's about 30 hours, 40 hours long. And it basically, about 30 hours long. And it basically explains my paradigm for client acquisition. For every hour of content in Acquisition Genesis, I put in about 30 hours of work, which means that over the course of about 30 hours of recording, 30 hours of content, roughly 1,000 hours went into that module alone. For this YouTube video, I've spent the last 4 minutes rambling at a camera with questionable lighting, an oversized shirt that doesn't really resemble any level of professionalism, and no script. It's not the main thing, so I don't have to make it the main thing. What's the main thing for a YouTube channel? It's videos that actually add value to people's lives, right? Videos that people watch and leave, and as a result of having watched that, are in some way, shape or form better off in life. That's how I define it. If you can leave each of my videos closer towards your goal, or with your paradigm slightly corrected in a way that helps you achieve your goal, then I have done my job properly. And so we observe this with Hormozy as well, for example, where some of Hormozy's best videos are him sat in what looks like a shoe cupboard, right under the stairs, Harry Potter style, as he jokes. Same with Alex Becker, same with Sam Ovens. These people on YouTube who constantly provide great value. Hamza, for example, another brilliant example. Dude sits in his parents' house in his old bedroom with his 30-pound red LED lights in the background, and just sits at a camera and spits absolute fucking fire for 2 hours. And he gets hundreds of thousands of views every video for. And that's because he's kept the main thing the main thing. And all of his content is based on actually providing value, as opposed to looking good or seemingly trying to come across as someone that is more successful than he's not. I spent some time in Dubai a couple of months ago. And what I found is a lot of people there, and I respect a lot of people who live in Dubai, I've got lots of friends there, but a lot of people there were so obsessed with keeping up this image of success that all of their time and energy was spent on this image, and they forgot to actually do the thing that made them successful, which was to actually build a successful company. You know, all of these yacht parties and expensive cars and dinners and nightclubs and girls, and you know, you do enough of that and then you actually lose track of the main thing, which is the company. And this is exactly what happened to Michael Jordan throughout his career, where he became like the best basketballer in the world, and then what happened is he started to get offered all these interviews and all these parties, and everyone suddenly wants to know who he is and invites him, and he's got all these invitations and all these press releases and stuff, all these product offerings, and then like one day he was like, enough's enough.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Because if I can be the best in the world, but the only thing that matters to me is being the best in the world. I don't care about interviews, I don't care about parties, I don't care about girls, I don't care about cars, I don't care about anything. These are all just distractions away from the main thing and the thing that actually matters. And so he went to his agent and he was just like, nope, sorry mate, don't want to do any more interviews, tell him all to fuck off. And he understands that because he keeps the main thing. Because as soon as he gets distracted by those things, he stops working on his craft, he stops trying to become the best basketballer in the world, and therefore he loses all of everything that he ever had in the first place. And so this is something that has happened to me as well, where you know you build a 7-figure company and then you start buying shit and you start getting distractions and shit like that, and then before you know it, like everything just falls apart. So that's just a quick lesson for you. Just keep the main thing, focus on what adds value. If you need more clients, click the first link in the description. I don't care if you click it or not, truly. I just want to help you with these videos, but if you're ready to be pitched by me and buy my thing, then by all means click the link. Either way, have an amazing day. Take care.